Good evening and welcome to the HIE Group informational session.
To start off, we would like to thank our sponsor, the Auburn University Health Administration Program. Our mission at the HIE Group is to educate everyone, especially potential enrollees such as yourselves, about the benefits of the new health insurance exchanges being offered to the public through legislative healthcare reform measures. Many people ask us, what are health insurance exchanges? Well, as you can see here, HIEs are healthcare reform measures that are being implemented by our government today. To be more precise, HIEs are new entities that are intended to create a more organized and competitive market for health insurance. They will do this by offering consumers a choice of plans and by establishing common rules regarding the offering and pricing of health insurance plans. Before we proceed, we'd like to explain further why having health insurance is so important. According to AHRQ, the Agency for Healthcare Research and Quality, there are many reasons. For starters, as medical care advances and treatments increase, healthcare costs do as well. Also, having health insurance helps you pay for care. It protects you and your family financially in the event of an unexpected serious illness that could be very expensive. In addition, you are more likely to get routine and preventative care if you have health insurance. You also need health insurance because you cannot predict what your medical bills will be each year. And lastly, if you have health insurance, you will have peace of mind in knowing that you are protected from most of these costs. To provide you insight as to how many people are uninsured here in the United States of America, we would again like to provide you with some basic information. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, from 1987 to 2009, the rate of uninsured people rose from approximately 13 to just over 16.7%. That's an increase from just over 30 million uninsured people to over 50.7 million in 2009. At this point, if you will turn your attention to Figure 7, this slide shows the number of uninsured and the uninsured rate from 1987 to 2009. This slide is a visual representation of the statistics that we just told you about. If you would like to access this information yourself, you may visit the U.S. Census Bureau's website at census.gov. Legislative reform measures all have one thing in common, and that's a goal. What are the goals of an HIE? Well, to start, to help bring about increased portability of health insurance. And secondly, to expand healthcare coverage so that it is easily accessible and affordable for those who qualify and for individuals who desire supplemental insurance. The overall function of a health insurance exchange is to work properly. They will do this by creating an administrative mechanism for enrollment. HIEs will also function to determine eligibility and administer income-related subsidies. More importantly, they are to be transparent. HIEs must be crystal clear in what they are offering consumers up front. At most of our informational sessions, participants always want to know whether or not they are eligible. Well, under the new reform laws, each health insurance exchange will be entitled to set their own eligibility and enrollment requirements. And in order to help you better understand HIE eligibility and enrollment requirements, we will now take a look at a very informative website. Newly implemented healthcare reform measures are making it easier than ever for consumers to find affordable and reliable health insurance. If you will log on and take a look at freedombenefits.net in your free time, you can go to a very informational website that offers personal, professional enrollment support on the National Health Insurance Exchange. Here at the freedombenefits.net website, you can click on your individual state and it will bring up detailed information regarding the health insurance exchanges that were offered to you and your citizens residing in that particular state. Many U.S. citizens are more concerned with what it will cost them to sign up for an HIE rather than just becoming eligible for them. To get an idea of what it costs exactly to pay for health insurance through the HIEs, we will now look at a very informative website that outlines in more detail the cost summary that will be incurred while signing up for an HIE. Provided through a very informative website, massresources.org, you are now seeing a visual representation of the Commonwealth Care income limits that are effective March 1st, 2011. For a family of size 4, signing up for a basic plan, they will be expected to pay just over $22,000 a year. That equates to just over $1,800 per month. Now, if that same family opted to sign up for a Cadillac plan, being the best of the best, they'll be looking at $67,056 per year, which equates to just over $5,500 per month. The application process. At the culmination of this slide, you consumers will be able to see that the HIE application process provides competitive advantage over the physical paper application process. Under the HIE application system, there is minimal paperwork, online access, they are less time consuming, some plans even have guaranteed issue. This means that no matter what pre-existing conditions you have, you are automatically approved. Basically, they're organized and simple. Whereas the physical application process consists of multiple page applications, no online access, wait times and approvals that can take months, and basically they're just a downright hassle. Consumers like choice, and they want to know who will they have to choose from when it comes to their health insurance carriers under the health insurance exchange system. Well, HIE companies will invite multiple insurance carriers to participate in their plans. This in itself creates competition in the insurance market. As consumers, we would all like to know, will the HIE system be user-friendly? The answer to that is yes. The new health insurance exchanges will be user-friendly. To get a better idea of how friendly they are, please check out the Massachusetts State HIE website if you'd like to get a better idea of how the HIE will operate. You can find this website at www.mahealthconnector.org.
At this time, we'd like to open the floor for questions. Does anyone have any specific questions they'd like to ask?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
What exactly do health insurance exchanges offer consumers?
Well, HIE companies will offer consumers a choice of healthcare plans where competition will be focused on price. They also offer potential enrollees information regarding premiums, deductible costs, covered benefits, and customer satisfaction as well.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What is the overall purpose of the new HIE bill implemented in 2014?
The overall purpose of the HIE bill is to reform the health insurance market and bring about more competition amongst insurers through price comparison methods.
Yes. Who of us will have access to the HIE?
From a minimal standpoint, people without employer-sponsored health insurance or people who are not covered through a public plan such as Medicaid.
Yes, ma'am.
What benefits do you think should be offered within the HIE?
Looking at this from an aspect that HIEs need to encourage competition over price, I believe fully standardized benefits should be offered because most consumers prefer those kinds.
Yes, ma'am.
If potential enrollees do not have any access to the internet, where do they sign up?
Great question. If you have a library card, which I might add are free to the public, you may go to your local public library and sign up via their network of computers. If you haven't gotten a vehicle, call a friend to come pick you up and you both drive to the library together.
Yes, sir. Last question.
How will we know if our personal health information is secure?
Unfortunately, there is no insurance for medical ID theft yet. The HIPAA privacy rule provides federal protections for personal health information held by covered entities and gives patients an array of rights with respect to that information. At the same time, the privacy rule is balanced so that it permits the disclosure of personal health information needed for patient care and other important purposes.
All right. Thank you again for showing up for our HIE informational session. We greatly appreciate your interest in our organization. If you have any other further questions, feel free to contact us after the meeting. We'll meet and exit. Also, remember to check out freedombenefits.net and Commonwealth Care through Massachusetts. You can find both of those sites on Google. Again, thank you and stay healthy.